Hi, welcome back to the Utopia Baseball League. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. I'm Doggone, and we're getting ready to start the World Series. I just quickly want to take you through the Sacrificial Lambship. So for the Sacrificial Lambship, it was Key West and the Richmond Railroaders, the Railroadas, with identical records. Because Key West won its division, it had the home field advantage through the last 4 games of the Lambship. And I really thought this was Rad's year. He had the lineup to beat our squad, but Key West, and he beat us in the first game 3-1, jumped on us 2-0 in the first inning off of Frank Guerrero. Guerrero pitched well. He gave up 2 earned runs, but he took the loss. And Abdul Sabur Marid got the win. He just gave up 1 run. And let's see. Pardon me, it was a long night. This is actually my 3rd or 4th take doing this. I had to scrap over an hour of footage already because, it's about my dog Jimmie Sue. She had a rough night, and I had a kind of a rough night misunderstanding her problem, and okay. So we got it squared away though, and the mess is cleaned up, and we're okay. She's sleeping here next to me. She's all right. So game 1, the Rad Roaders took it. Game 2, Key West. You know, this is a short 5-game series. You can't afford to get very far behind. Key West took game 2, 2-0. A combined shutout by the Romulan Roman Ramos getting the start. I had some doubts about starting him, but he got the start. Gonzi pitched a strong inning, and then John Johnson and Eric Roberts combined for the 8th, and Manuel Cruz got the close in the 9th, but not after some intensity. So let's take a look at the game log, shall we? The 9th inning. This was a tough game here, back and forth, just totally intense. Look at the top of the 9th. Look at all the pitches. Waco Castro 3-2 ground out off of cruise control. Mike White 3-2 base on balls. Chris McDormand first pitch single, Mike White to second. Jose Espinoza hits a single, loads the bases. Mario Vargas 2-2 pitch, strikes out swing. Mario Vargas 1-2 count. Cruise control, Mario Vargas 1-2 count. He throws him a ball. 2-2 count. Vargas fouls it back. Second 2-2 pitch. Vargas strikes out swinging. Man, that's some heat right there. I presume it's heat. Harrison Henniger 2-1 ground out. And that's it for the top of the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Tied 0-0. Scoreless. Russ McLean grounds out. Jose Velasquez flies out. And just like that, 3 pitches, 2 outs. Jose Garcia still dealing from the mound. Matthew Canio to the plate. 2-1 pitch double to deep right center. Probably off the wall deep. He's standing at second. Jose Torres to the plate. Just need to get him in. Line drive over the left center fence. Home run. Walk-off home run. Key West ties it up. Ties the series at 1-1. That line drive, that reminds me, I was at when my wife and I were very young, took her to the Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. We watched Bob Watson beat the Dodgers on a line drive home run that just kept rising. I swear it was still rising when it cleared the fence. Probably took some poor fans' head off. That was game 2. Game 3. Here come the Rad Roaders. 4-2. All courtesy of an 8th inning explosion. What happened in the 8th? Well, let's go look. In the 8th inning, Terry Sutherland, first pitch solo home run off John Johnson. That's the end of John Johnson. Jose Hernandez up. Gives up a single and a 2-run shot to Wacko Castro. Don Drain and Wacko Castro, just like that. 3 batters, 3 runs for the Rad Rotors. Key West couldn't get it back, and Richmond goes up 2-1 in the Sacrificial Lambship. Bobby Daniel gets the win. Jose Garcia gets the save. Jose Hernandez, the loss for Key West. Game 4. Key West facing elimination here. Back to the wall. Tie game 1-1 in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Bottom of the 8th. Something happens. Bottom of the 8th. I shouldn't go past the 2nd inning too quick. By the way, in this particular game, Game 4, Game 4, is that right? Yes. I put Todd Carpenter on the mound to start because I noticed Richmond was having some trouble with left-handed pitchers, and sure enough, Carpenter did the trick. Carpenter's a good starter. He could probably work from our rotation, and sometimes he does. I mostly use him from the pen though as a lefty specialist. But in the 2nd, 3-2 pitch walk to Bryce Harrington. Pardon me. Long night with the dog. The dog and dog's dog. Robbie Boudreaux. Don't even know who Robbie Boudreaux is. Doubles to left center, scoring Harrington. In the bottom, Key West gets it back on a solo shot by Ramiro Gomez. And the only reason he got that solo shot, solo home run, E3 on a foul ball. Man, an error on a foul. That's a tough call right there. An error on a foul ball. Shut your mouth, fool. Shut your mouth. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Matthew Canio, leadoff single, finally. Canio coming back. Jose Torres. Toreador. 2-0 double. Sending Canio to third. Not sure why Canio didn't try to score, but Gomez was walked intentionally, and that was it for Marid. So bases loaded. Obviously, the Railroaders are going to walk Gomez in this situation to create a force at home plate. Well, they don't get it. Daniel Silva comes in. Jerry Armstrong hits the first pitch he sees to deep short, and deep enough. Everybody's safe. Canio scores. Bases still loaded. Robbie Williams strikes out swinging. Roger Green pops it up to second base. Mark Fox comes in, gets Emmerich Cortesini, pinch hitter, on a 3-2 pitch, striking out swinging. So that was the 8th. And in the 9th, cruise control. Mario Vargas strikes out swinging on the 3 pitches. Roger Hill grounds out to first base. And Harrison Henninger, line drive to shortstop. That's it. And so we're tied at 2-2. And we're going to Game 5. Game 5, who's it going to be? Game 5. Key West strikes early in the 2nd. 2 runs. Thanks to, what was it? Who was it? Let's go look. 2 runs in the 2nd, 3 in the 6th. Richmond struck first with a run in the first inning. I really had doubts about pitching Frank Guerrero in this game. Guerrero had been roughed up a bit by he took the loss in Game 1, and I kind of felt like it was a give-up play to go ahead and put him back in. But I did, and he did great. He pitched 6.2 innings of 1-run baseball. Pardon me. Whoa. Back. And he got in trouble right off the bat in the first inning. 4 pitches. He walked Kai-Tak Chong. Terry Sutherland came up and really worked Guerrero deep into the count. I mean, 3-2 pitches. He fouled off 1, 2, 3, 4 foul pitches, foul balls, and then he singled, sending Chong to third base, beating the throw. Don Drain hits into a fielder's choice, but Chong scores. And so that's Richmond scoring. They left 2 on base in the first. Bottom of the first, Ray O'Neal pitching. We had all kinds of problems with him back the first time we faced him. Robbie Williams flew out on the first pitch with a little line drive to third base. Roger Green struck out swinging on 4 pitches, 0-2 count. So just like that, 2 batters up and 2 down. Matthew Canio battles for a single, and wait a minute, we didn't tie it in the first. Dirt. Second. It was the second when we scored. My bad. Velasquez leads off the second, strikes out swinging. Gomez takes a walk, though. Armstrong singles, and Gomez goes to second. Rodney Duncan singles a little grounder to deep second base, and bases are loaded. Guerrero comes up to the plate. He fouls off, takes a 1-2 pitch. He just starts fouling pitches off till he gets a pitch he can handle. Singles through the hole between third and short. Gomez scores, and Armstrong scores a 2-run single, 2 RBI for our pitcher Frank Guerrero in his own cause. And no more scoring until the 6th, bottom of 6th. Rodney Duncan solo home run. Good to see the Duncan back, the Rod Can coming back, showing a little flash of his former self. Robbie Williams, 2 batters later. Guerrero walks. Frank Guerrero walks. Robbie Williams, 2-run homer. 400-foot home runs, both to left center. Good times. Richmond now up 5-1. Just got to get a few more outs. Gonzi comes on in the 7th. Pitches the 8th. Gets Don Drain to strike out swinging on 3 pitches. Good. That's good. I'll tell you what, Terry Sutherland is a tough out. 0-2 pitch single, man. Wow. In the hole in first and second. Rodney Duncan, another single. Duncan had a good series. In the 9th, John Johnson comes on to close the deal. Chris McDormand flies out deep to left center. Line drive left center. Roger Green tracks it down. Jose Espinoza, 1-2 pitch. Duel. Foul ball. Strikes out looking. That's a way to get after him, John. Robbie Boudreaux. Ground ball to ground ball to third, throw to first. He's out. Key West wins the game and the series. Congrats to Key West Parrotheads winning the Lambship, and congrats to Radford for back-to-back-to-back Lambships. Back-to-back-to-back Lambs. That set us up. Meanwhile, over in the West League, I should mention, Portland and Winnipeg went the distance as well. I mean, somebody wanted, I think it was OU was wanting some games going the distance, and man, we got them. Game 1, Winnipeg takes it 9-7 with 2 runs in the 9th, and the much maligned Paulo O'Connor picks up the win with Valentin getting his save in relief. Valentin in relief, really? The Crabber in relief. Okay. Look at all these pitchers Winnipeg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitchers in the first game. Word. Skull Hoover? Didn't look like Skull Hoover. Wow. Portland took him to the brink, man. Torres with the blown save. Winnipeg, what a duo. Look at that. Look at the box here. Portland all over Winnipeg, and then in the 7th inning, Winnipeg just unloads to go back up front. Good night. 4, 5, 6. Winnipeg up. Portland ties it 7-7. That's some West League baseball. That's like Arena League baseball right there, dude. Game 2. Portland back on top. 5-3. A run in the 9th. Off of who? Julian Casillas. That's who? Julian. 3, 4 errors. 4 errors by the Winnipeggers in this game. 4. There's your error crew. Game 3. Portland going up 2-1. Scoring 3 in the 9th. Oh, coming back on Winnipeg. 5-4. Look at that, 21 combined hits. Portland coming all over coming after Paul O'Connor, who gets the loss and the blown save. Man alive, Paul O'Connor not getting no love. Glenn Hamilton getting hurt. Dylan Ryan getting hurt. Everybody getting hurt up in here. Look at all these pitchers. Winnipeg, the pitcher of the inning club. 4, 5, 6. This is like club baseball right here. 8 pitchers, man. Let's just pitch everybody. Let's pitch everybody. Game 4, Winnipeg facing elimination. They'd get it done. 5-4 with a big 3-run outburst in the 6th inning. Winnipeg tying it up 2-2. Again, using 16 pitchers. Look at that. Paul O'Connor getting a save. The much maligned, the much reviled Paul O'Connor. Puck getting a save. Todd Glass. Mr. Todd Glass. Paging Mr. Todd Glass. Todd Glass. Why did Todd Glass get player of the game? Oh, because he went 2 for 2 and drove into. Okay. He's playing for Portland. I did not know. Dog's life. Game 5. Here's for all the marbles, and this time Winnipeg just put the hammer down. 13-1. Man. This time Winnipeg only used 3 pitchers. Skull Hoover came back. Now that's the real Skull Hoover. 6 innings, 5K, 3 hits, no walks, no runs, no nothing. Al Walker in the House of Thrills. Look at all these home runs. Look at this. Al Walker, 7th inning home run off Gomez. Felipe Diaz. Oh, man. Home run explosion. The era crew, home run crew. And that's your Sacrificial Lambship, folks. Portland gave it a great shot. Richmond, everybody pushing everybody to the brink. Everybody pushing everybody. League championship. It's Key West and Virginia Beach Bums, Winnipeg and Oklahoma.